Have you guys seen this?
Have you guys seen this? Okay. I have a few Power Palette videos and then the Tetris video. Have you guys seen this?
Have you guys seen this?
Loud fucker. Loud fucker spotted.
Dude, I just heard. What's that noise?
Give me that.
That's right, we're gonna make our own goblin sighting.
To get inside the minds of the other goblin filmmakers out there and discover what it means to create real goblin cinema.
But why are we even doing this? Well, it all started when Matt and I fell down the goblin rabbit hole. Goblin hole.
Oh!
Mexico is a country full of old myths and tales. They appear at night when children are sometimes playing with a ball. And they watch the children and later make their appearance and confront the children. If you're lost, these tiny creatures will help you find your way home. But what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments what you think it is.
That's the whole video?
He just does a monologue after this one clip?
This one clip, this is their proof? Dude?
These comments are believers. I know it's freaking difficult to believe that these things exist, but they do, y'all.
Matt calls
I
them
swear they
believers.
do. While I was showering, I swear this is no joke, I literally saw a human-like thing that was small, like a 3 or 2-year-old, pass by running. What if it was just a child?
There's all these stories. It's crazy how much there is.
So are you guys goblin believers or not?
That rabbit hole. We found something that inspired this entire video. Goblin-like creature talked to me as a young child. When I was very young, maybe 2 or 3, yes, I have memories from then. Me and my... I awoke to hear a little pitter-patter sound coming from the corner. I sat up in my bed and looked over, and right there, dancing around in the nightlight, was a purple, goblin-esque creature with huge
You've seen one
yellow
in
and
your
white
youth?
eyes that glowed. We talked for a while.
Liar?
I don't remember much about the details of the conversation.
Liar
except
spotted?
It was a friendly one, and his name was Obiskin. O-B-E-S-K-I-N, pronounced Obiskin. He spelled it for him.
He spelled it.
Somehow
he
he
spelled
spelled
it to
it.
the 3-year-old child. The 3-year-old child was able to retain the spelling of something they haven't even learned.
This child just learned the alphabet, maybe, and he's being given alternate pronunciation. It's like, I'll remember this for 20 years.
Oh, I got this locked in there, baby.
This is in here.
People believed it. People believe this. It's an amazing thing. All of the comments are like 100% yes, that was a goblin. We are gonna make a goblin sighting. And after our extensive research, we know exactly how.
A lot of goblin fakes are made using CGI, but for a true auteur goblin film, we gotta go practical. After a quick trip to the craft store, we had everything we needed. So we got to work sculpting the goblin head out of clay. It's a goblin.
It's good enough. There you go.
Dude, his eyes are bugging out of his head. He just
The
saw a
video
goblin.
Nolan and Matt found convinced you? Well, I don't blame you. It's pretty
To turn this clay into a little
conclusive.
fleshy goblin boy, I had to cover him with a lot of liquid latex. By the end, it was like 10 coats.
The goal was to make it like a mask for this creepy doll thing we bought.
I 3D printed some little baby Yoda hands and feet to replace the stubby doll mittens, and then made him a nice little outfit out of some rugged canvas. And then he was ready for his close-up.
It's Power Palette is the
Meet
channel.
star of our goblin hoax video. His name, we haven't come up with a name yet. I'll name you Nerblin.
I like it. Nerblin the Goblin.
With a silent G at the beginning. So his full name,
Gnerblin.
Gnerblin.
Making the prop is only half the battle, though. The other half is finding a suitable location.
And we'll need a couple of guys who are qualified in the paranormal to find a suitable habitat for our little goblin.
I think I might know a couple guys.
As soon as we put back on our inspector's uniforms, all our knowledge of the paranormal came flooding back. We
All
knew
of our
exactly what we
knowledge.
had to do and where we had to go. Nerblin would guide us to his home.
We're at Prime
Am I gonna
Goblin
let
Real
the
Estate. We're
balloon
here at the river.
explode?
It's been a while
No.
since the inspectors put on the suit. I won't lie, they're a little tighter.
We're also
Why
gonna
would
look
I
at some
do that?
duckies, maybe some herons, some fish.
Duckies!
Duckies.
Duckies!
Duckies.
Duckies!
The duckies were delightful, but we couldn't forget why we came here. As soon as we were done, we went looking for the perfect setting.
Storm drain.
This is a maybe. This spot
I'm not
really
gonna get
hide.
cozy. I'm not
Oh,
going to
that's a
bed
good
yet.
point. This is a cooler spot than the other spot.
I'm trying to
for
figure out
sure.
the logistics
But
of
let's
this.
keep moving.
Having ruled out 2 lackluster venues, we soon arrived at the perfect spot.
As you can see, perfect size for a goblin. Underneath a bridge.
I think Nerblin's about to find us home. What do you think?
We wanted to embody the jankiness that a lot of goblin videos have. All of them have some fatal flaw.
And our fatal flaw is there's only 2 of us, and we wanted to do it all in one take.
Which ended up being 6 takes that we merged together in editing. And we recorded a bunch of stuff that was just kind of bad, but it was really funny looking, so we left it in.
For instance, puppeteering the goblin was very difficult because he's not a puppet, he's just a doll.
We brought a wooden dowel to try to do some jumps or something, and that looked terrible. Not even funny terrible, but then Matt did this crab walk, and that looked funny terrible, so we just went with that.
This is so stupid.
And after an ungodly amount of editing to stabilize his feet so they actually contacted the ground, he kinda looks like he's hopping.
After editing everything together, our goblin video was finally ready to show the world.
With just
wait, this-
enough jank and awkwardness to stand amongst the greats.
This sounds like
further
they're
ado,
faking goblin evidence instead of proving it.
Are you sure?
Just a second.
Sure I'm in frame? Or is it
When the
just a
timer
little-
hits 0, it doesn't immediately
Okay.
just explode. It just begins inflating at 0. And I've let it hit 0 several times.
Oh my god, what was that? There's like a thing, there's a thing over there.
I think he went down here. Did you see where it went?
Maybe he went down there? Towards the river.
What do you mean I'm cheating? Because I let it hit 0?
And that was
Yes,
it.
it's real.
The
Goblins are
perfect
real.
Goblin fake. Now it's up to you to put us into the goblin pipeline. Show it to anyone you know who even slightly believes in goblins. We want to be the reason that they believe.
And we thought that just for fun that we'd put it on the same Reddit that we found that initial post on, because they seem to believe anything.
All right, let me just upload this here.
They seem to believe
video evidence, and we got instantly banned.
It didn't even go up.
No,
It
yeah,
didn't even go up.
it got reviewed by a moderator. The moderator said, "Lame Yoda doll."
I'm sorry. Nerblin is not Yoda.
He doesn't look a thing like this man.
To be fair, we did break the rules. They say that you can't post anything fake.
Which means that everything on r/paranormal is completely real. But it does beg the question, if they believed so many other fakes, why wouldn't they believe ours? Unless they know a goblin when they see it. Because they have seen it. Because goblins are real.
We've been about this all wrong. We've been making a fake goblin when we should have been looking for a goblin.
This should have been an inspector's video.
I'm sorry, Nerblin. You'll always be a real goblin to me.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and
Nerblin, you were alive this whole time? How?
Nerblin was my slave name. My name,
Thank you, Wingbeat.
my real name, is Nutsack.
Nutsack. Stupid.
1 foot tall and bald, with wonder in those eyes. Don't take too long to take to send him off with laughter in the air. Nutsack, I hope we can make it there. Nutsack,
Nutsack.
gotta care. If you meet a small green goblin, don't ask which name to call. There might be hope for Nerblin.
Call the nutsack, baby.
After all.